So my name is Vivi Hollert. I'm the Chief Sustainability and Communications Officer for Nouryon. Nouryon is a global leader in specialty chemicals. We operate across the globe in more than 80 countries, and we serve a wide variety of end markets. Think of markets in home personal care, agriculture, food, paints and coatings, and many more. We thought it would be a nice and catchy one, and let me start by explaining. As said, so we serve the home and personal care market, and we are really a chemicals company that supplies our customers with our ingredients. But it's important for us that we understand also consumer preferences. So we look at the data, and what the data tells us is that consumers, they want to buy more eco-friendly products, but they also want to understand the data. They also want to understand the claims that companies are making. It's extremely important. It's really, a couple of years ago it might have been seen as a trend, but now it's really our license to operate. It is embedded in our strategy, as said. We really aim to supply those innovations and sustainable solutions that answer our customers' needs. It's embedded in our company purpose as well. So it is in everything that we do. And for us to be a responsible business, it means making sure that we reduce our environmental footprint, but also that we take care of our people, right? And safety is important. We want our colleagues to go home safe and well, but also the communities that we operate in. We need to protect those and also take care of across the value chain. So that's really responsible business for us, which is seen as sustainability, and we take that extremely serious. Also, thanks to our customers who need to supply those products to the consumer. There's so many products and there's so many innovations, but one that is very close to my heart. So I'm a mother of two very active young boys. They're 7 and they're 5. So you can imagine our washing machine is a very active machine in our house. And so our Beryl Next product helps our customers sell those products to consumers that allows them to wash at lower temperatures. So you can actually do your laundry at 20 degrees. Now that saves a huge amount of energy, which saves a huge amount of costs for consumers. It also, lower energy is also lower carbon, right? Lower carbon emission. For me, as somebody in sustainability, that's important. But for the most consumer, the driver really is those less costs. And it helps them also, the companies reduce their emissions, their scope 3 emissions, what we call that. So it is one example of where we understand the consumer trend and where we can help our customers answer there. That's a big question. So for that one, let me focus on our greenhouse gas emissions. So we've set targets. We have a very clear action plan on how we will achieve those targets, and we are committed to achieving them, and we know that we will. Very key part of that, not only in our production process, is also understanding the data. Because if you understand the data, you know where to focus on. There's only so many hours in a day, so you better focus on where it is most material. Collecting that data is extremely complicated, and we need the entire value chain to work together. We know that we cannot become more sustainable just by ourselves. We need to partner with the industry, with our suppliers, but also with our customers, so upstream and downstream. And that is extremely crucial. Yeah, extremely important. As I mentioned, we know that we cannot do this by ourselves. It's extremely important that we partner, again, with suppliers, with our distributors, with our customers, and we find many of them here. So it is a very important mechanism for us to come together, to have those conversations, talk about opportunities, talk about the challenges, and really look at those opportunities together.